basically just get it in, and then Kev was going to come on a slip-out screen. I was going to get downhill on my left, and he waited. I was probably waiting for him to come a little earlier, but he came at the 8-second mark, and then once he got up there, I tried to get downhill and make a play, and I got downhill left-hand, and they all kind of collapsed, and Vooch was open in the corner, and he hit a big shot, so all I had to do was get it to him. We trusted him to make that play, and he made a huge shot for us.
It's early, but you guys are now 5-0 at home. Obviously, that's a pretty impressive comeback victory over a good team. What's this kind of team's belief and confidence level right now?
Yeah, we're always confident in each other, and, I think it was a great test tonight to see how we responded after our first loss in New York. Another really good team coming in here tonight that's been hot as well. So this was an awesome test and unbelievable resilience by the group to come out the second half the way we did. And, down 20-25, would have been easy to throw the towel in and, call it a night, get ready for the next one. But credit to the guys. I thought our bench unit was unbelievable in keeping us in that game. And, I thought down the stretch executed really well. We did a great job. Vooch did an unbelievable job on Embiid late down the stretch, forcing him into tough middies, and we rebounded and ran. So team effort, total team effort tonight, but unbelievable win.
From a physicality standpoint, what changed for you guys in the second half?
I mean, we started exactly being physical. I mean, it was pretty straightforward. First half, teams was driving right through us. Maxey was doing whatever he wanted. They were offensive rebounding, Walker and Wofford, but second half, I thought we did a much better job. We killed them. It kind of flipped, and we were much more physical. We rebounded the ball the way we needed to on both ends. But yeah, I think physicality, it was night and day from the first and second half.
Was that mentioned a lot during halftime in this locker room?
Yeah, I mean, that was kind of and that's been a theme for us all year. We've wanted to be the more physical team and really emphasize that side of the ball. And I thought the first half, as I said, they did whatever they wanted. They pushed us around. In the second half, we came out, and it was the first thing Billy said when he came in here at the break. And I even thought that the start of the third wasn't any better. It didn't get better. Probably midway through the third, we started making a run. And when you get momentum, it's easy to do those things, but it's about doing them when you're down 20-25 and the game feels like it's over. It's those times where you have to do it. And credit to the group, we did that and dug ourselves out of a very deep hole and got back in the game.
Josh, it's 7 games, but your numbers are striking through those 7 games. Can you just talk about how confident you are in your game right now?
Yeah, feeling good. And as I've said, kind of over the last 7 games, you get confidence from your teammates and your coaches believing in you and trusting you to make plays. And I'm very, very grateful and thankful for them that they allow me to be. They put me in positions to be successful. But unbelievable response from a tough loss in New York, and to come out and beat a team like this that was as hot as they are. We're feeling good about it.
John, obviously, Maxey had a lot to do with that first quarter and building their lead. You guys start throwing bodies at him. Throughout the game, and Isaac spent a lot of time with him, taking a full court. How would you describe Isaac's impact and just sort of what changed on the Maxey coverage?
He was huge, and I thought, as I said, the first half, he was running around pretty freely. And we were trying different things on the pick-and-roll coverage, but second half, we went into more of a denial and tried to keep the ball out of his hands as best we could. And Ice did an unbelievable job at doing that and made it tough on him. I thought any bucket Maxey had in that second half, whether it was a free throw or floaters, it was tough, and he had to earn it. And opposed to the first half, he was coming off screens, walking into threes. So, as I said earlier, night and day from the first half and second half, and Ice did an unbelievable job making everything tough. He had 39, but I thought the second half was a lot of tough buckets.
When you were through that pass, when did you kind of see Vooch and materialize? There was a lot of traffic.
Yeah.
Right? And you're whipping it around. What did you see as you walked through that?
Yeah, you got to make quick reads, and I had a similar play 30 seconds earlier where I turned it over and tried to thread it through a gap. But, at the end, as I said, I got downhill left hand and I saw Embiid, collapsed in the paint and left Vooch wide open in the corner. So he spaced the floor well. And as I said, you trust him to make that play, and I gave it to him and he hit a big shot.
What was it like feeling?
They had the ability to make a shot to take the game back in their possession. So we knew the game wasn't over. Obviously, we tried to not celebrate that shot too much because it's still 3 seconds. But anytime there's a moment like that and the crowd gets behind you, it's an electric feeling.
Josh, whenever you're asked about your triple-doubles, you typically downplay them, but you're the first Bull to post 2 straight double-doubles since Michael Jordan in 1988-89. What's your reaction to that?
No, it's cool. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and, lie about it and say it's not cool. But, as I said, I think all the individual stuff comes as a byproduct of winning and being a part of, a very, very fun team to play with. And as I said, to be successful. So, very, very fun group to play with. I love these guys that I get to go out there and compete with, and they make my job very easy.
Josh, you've said repeatedly over and over, this season is young. You guys know that. But just the nature of the comeback, the win itself, do you believe in signature wins? Do you feel like that's a way to describe tonight?
Tonight was one of the best wins that I've ever been a part of. Just in terms of, how bad we were down in that, early in the third, we're down 20, 25 points. And, to gut that one out and dig ourselves out of the hole that we did was unbelievable. And as I said, it was 10, 11 guys tonight that contributed, and I thought both units, first and second, did an unbelievable job, probably in the last 18 minutes of the game to really bring it back. So we rebounded, we were physical, we did the things we needed to do, and to be the team that we want to be, that has to be a 48-minute thing. We can't wait till we're down 20 to start doing those things. So as I said, incredible fight back, and that's a very good win in front of a big crowd and against a team that's been as hot as anyone in the league. They were 5-1 coming into tonight, and feeling good, getting guys back healthy. So yeah, great win.
Thank you.